So hello guys, today we are going to see how to install Spark, okay, in our system. To install Apache Spark, first we have to download our Spark. Okay, let's go to the Apache Spark website first and download that Spark file. Okay, so I have already downloaded and installed it in my system, so I will only be showing you the installation steps. And also we have to integrate our PySpark, okay, by using Jupyter Notebook with our Spark. Okay, so first go here and download 3.1.2 version, and just go and click here and just download it. I have already downloaded, so let me directly go to that downloaded folder. So here as you can see, I have already downloaded it in my here. Spark is here, it's already downloaded, so you just have to right click over it and just you have to extract that file. So after extracting that file, so here my extraction is going on, so let me close it because I have already extracted that file. So after extracting that file, just move that file to your desired folder. Okay, here I have put it inside my Apache folder where where all of my tools are there, like Flow, Hadoop are there. So I have put that folder in here and rename it to Spark. Okay, so now next step is you have to check if you have the Java version or not. So just type Java version. So sorry, it's only version. So here as you can see, I have already installed my Java. Okay, Java 8.0. So and I have already configured it. Okay, so as you can see, you can also download by using a pip install Java. Okay, by doing that thing you can install Java. So after Java installation, what you can do, you uh, you have to next thing what you have to do is, after successfully installation of Java, then you have to go inside your VS RC. Okay, then just use any editor like gedit, Vim, or you can use Nano also. So if you are comfortable with any other thing, then you can go with that. Just type gedit and give the home path, uh, and just type bash rc. So here we have to provide our path. Okay, I have already provided my path. Okay, so let's go and add some paths. Okay, for you also can provide your path. This should be your home path of your Spark. Okay, so wherever you have extracted or put that folder, you have to provide the full path here. And we are on next step, we are exporting that path. Okay, that inside Spark folder there is bin folder, as you have already seen here. There is a bin folder, this folder. So we have to extract that bin folder. Oh, sorry, we have to export that win folder also. So after that we have to provide our Python path also. Okay, that thing is already there. Okay, that Python thing is also already there, so we just have to give that path only. So here you can see you have to provide this Python path, and inside lib file there is this py4j file. So it will already automatically take that file. So after that this step you have to export your Python path also by giving this path, okay, equals to Spark home and then Python path. Okay, so after that we have to provide our Jupyter path. If you haven't installed Jupyter, so just go and install it by using by giving command pip install Jupyter. Okay, so after that you can put this path here, like only two lines of code here, like PySpark type or Python, and you have to provide Jupyter name, and in second line you have to provide notebook. Okay, so after that just save this file. Okay, then we are almost done with our installation. So let's go in our terminal and just type source. Okay, before just remove that gedit and type source. Okay, now it will save our file. Okay, src file. Then now type PySpark it will open our notebook. Okay, by opening, yeah, you, as you can see, it will open our notebook. So to check the shell version, we have to type let me exit from here. Okay, so just do spark and gives dash and shell. Okay, it will now open our spark shell. So that's it, guys. I hope you have seen our quick short okay installation guide. Okay, so by doing this step you can install your spark here. Okay, so for that's it for this video. So you can also access this web UI of Spark by clicking the by going to this IP address like 192.168.0.7 and 4042 jobs. Okay, here you can see many things like whatever jobs are running and stages, storage, okay, and environment, executor. You can see here environment is also there, like that our Java environment path is also there. And so that's it, guys, for now. We will be moving on to another video. In another video we will be going to do many tasks, okay, regarding this Spark. Okay, so that's it. Bye bye.